Hey Lina folks, it's Lev. Welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, I use he and pronouns. This is the 5th video in my little Pride Month playlist series, and the past 4 videos and this video I have filmed all in like one night and one go, and it's like I've been batch filming, as I mentioned in the first video, I think. Batch filming, and it's like past midnight but I'm still filming a video. That's okay. I wanna get my thoughts out. And in this video I want to talk about how unintentional misgendering and deadnaming do not make us bad people, and how it's okay to make mistakes. Firstly, just to explain some terms for those of you who may be a little unsure, in the trans and gender diverse context, deadnaming is referring to someone by their birth name or by their old name when they have chosen a new name and wish to go by a new name. For example, Lev is not my birth name, it's my chosen name. I started going by Lev in August of 2020, and I told everyone, even before I got my name legally changed, call me Lev, I'm not using my old name anymore. And misgendering is, which has happened naturally because people refer to me by my old name my whole life, and then I'm like, go by Lev, and then slip ups naturally happen because the brain is not used to referring to me. People are not used to referring to me by Lev. But now it's all good. People in my life all got it. And new people don't know my old name, so yeah, deadnaming is referring to someone by their old name when they wish to go by a new name, a new chosen name, and they get referred to by their old name that they no longer go by. Misgendering is referring to someone by certain terms, language that does not align with the way I explain it is it doesn't align with someone's gender expression, gender identity, or it's just referring to some using language, gendered language to refer to someone in a way that they are not comfortable with, or it's not who they are, etc. For example, examples help clarify things for me. For example, I use he, him pronouns, and misgendering would be referring to me by she, her. I'm okay with they, them, but I use he, him pronouns. Someone calling me by she, her is definitely misgendering, and it's not just he, him, she, her, they, them. Like, if someone called me miss or madam, that is also misgendering, because I don't go by that language, and it doesn't affirm my gender identity, and it's not comfortable for me in terms of gender expression either. Now that definitions per se are out of the way, I do want to say that if we accidentally misgender or deadname someone, it doesn't make us bad people. And I say we because that includes me, it includes trans and gender diverse people, everyone. And trust me, trans people are not immune to accidentally misgendering or deadnaming someone. I've accidentally misgendered and deadnamed people. Not deadname because I don't know people's bad names. And none of my people in my close circle are trans and have come out, and I've accidentally misgendered people before. Multiple occasions, different people. And that doesn't make me a bad person, and it doesn't make you a bad person either by making mistakes and slipping up. If someone or people are intentionally misgendering and deadnaming people, that's a different story, because people know that. I guess with the intentional thing, I'm thinking more along the lines of someone's being malicious or bullying someone on purpose and going deadnaming, misgendering to discriminate, bully, just do not very nice things to people. That's different from accidents and unintentional misgendering for me at least. That's two very different things. And as I mentioned, it's okay to slip up, and it's okay to take time for us to become accustomed to using new names and new language to refer to people. Especially if we've known someone for a very long time and they went by a certain name and pronouns, and then they change names and pronouns to something else. It can take our brains some time to get accustomed to it, and that is 100% okay. Because it takes time to break out of the automatic response, automatic way of doing things, the habitual way of doing things, and then building a new habit takes time, and that's okay. Also, a tip is if we accidentally misgender or deadname someone, to just self-correct and like just leave it at that. Like sometimes I accidentally slip up, I'm like, if I say he him, I'm like, oh wait, no, they them, or like it's best to avoid making a scene out of it per se and over apologizing, for example, or turning it into a bigger thing than it is, because it can make both parties feel very uncomfortable, like ourselves and the trans and gender-diverse person. Plus, just turning it into something bigger than it is can draw attention to people, especially in public, and then that just makes the whole situation more worse. So it's okay to just self-correct and apologize, self-correct, yeah, and just move on from there. Yeah, it's, as someone who's been deadnamed misgender before, it's not fun. I'm not saying it's fun at all. It's like dysphoria for me. It's like dysphoria. I'm like, and then it's very uncomfortable and it's not pleasant at all. I'm not saying any part of this is fun, but at the same time, I acknowledge that this is a point I'm reiterating a lot because it's important. It takes time for people to get accustomed to things, including myself. So I don't hold a grudge against people, and at first I actually felt very bitter at some people sometimes for misgendering me and deadnaming me. Like, I felt angry. But then I tried to tell myself that people are not doing this maliciously, and that it takes time. It's like trying to find a balance between both, like validating my emotions and saying it's okay to feel this way because it does hurt, but at the same time being compassionate and seeing the other side in that people are not being malicious towards me. And it's like finding the balance and holding space for both sides and not invalidating one or the other, holding space for both sides and navigating through that. That's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you've been enjoying this series so far and my content in general, and definitely will be filming more. This is like this fifth video is like the last video on this one night YouTube filming batch, for lack of better words. I'll definitely be filming more for this. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.